Okay, so now we got two teams left. We're really getting to the powerhouses of the ACC here.
Yeah.
Um, Next, we have Georgia Tech. 3.5 is my number for Georgia Tech. Jeff Collins in his fourth season. It's been pretty bad. Let's be honest. They've won 3 games in each of his first 3 years, and we knew going in it was going to be very difficult to switch from a triple option to whatever else, anything else really. Um, did you expect better results by now, though?
This is a team that went 3-9 last year
Yeah.
and lost Jahmyr Gibbs to Alabama, who was by far their best player,
Yeah.
by a long shot.
Yep.
They went 3-9 last year and weren't really competitive the last part of the year at all, not even a little bit competitive. I have no reason to think that they're going to go over this number at all. I can actually still get it at 4.5 on FanDuel. So yeah, I mean, it feels like stealing money, but yeah, even at 3.5, still going under. I don't see many wins here. I really don't see many wins. They play Ole Miss in a non-conference game. You play Georgia and UCF in the non-conference. I just don't see the wins here, man. I don't see how you're getting 4 wins. I don't. And yeah, so is it disappointing? Yeah, it's been disappointing. That's one way to put it. Yeah, I understand. Jeff Sims is still the quarterback there. Maybe you're trying to feel him out, see how that works. And I understand you are switching from a triple option, but I mean, this has not been good. This has been disastrous. And yeah, I don't see it getting better. I think this is probably his last year at Georgia Tech. If we're really being honest about this, he's probably going to have a really bad year and probably get fired at the end of it.
I think that's likely. And in some ways, Georgia Tech, if they wanted to leave the triple option, they just needed a guy to be the fall guy for a while.
Right.
But
right.
Yeah, it's like you mentioned the schedule. There's just not a lot on there. It's tough, and you lose Jahmyr Gibbs. Also, their defense was terrible, and they lost their 3 best defensive linemen and their top 5 defensive backs.
I know, dude. I don't see the wins. They can maybe beat Western. Isn't that Western Carolina week 2?
Yeah,
and then you get maybe Duke maybe in week 5.
You kind of have to hope that UCF they play at UCF. You have to hope that they take a huge step back.
They're not going to. They're not going to.
You might get Duke. Maybe you get Virginia. That's about it. I think I predict they go 2-10. Honestly.
Yeah, me too. More likely to go 1-11 than 4-8.
Yeah, for sure. They did hire Chip Long, who used to be Notre Dame's offensive coordinator and was at Tulane a year ago, and he's solid. I think the goal with that is just that he could just give them an identity of some kind. But quite frankly, their identity is that they suck right now.
They're so bad. Okay, question, real quick, and I know we got to keep moving, but it feels like a lame duck year for him already. It feels like he's gone at the end of the year. Why not just go ahead and do it and move on? I understand that so many coaches changed this past year that maybe next year it's not going to be near as busy. You can get a better candidate. Maybe that's your thought. And okay, I kind of understand that. But how is this guy supposed to recruit when everyone knows he's not going to be there? He's not the answer long term. We all know he's not the answer long term. How is he supposed to recruit? And it's maybe a little bit unfair to him. And my rant's over. Sorry.
It might be. I think the main thing is just it probably feels like you can't fire a guy who takes over a triple option team after only 3 years. That almost has to be the reasoning, just because you give a guy like that 1 extra year. But yeah, my prediction is he's going after this year. I agree with you there. Hey, Deion Sanders could be next.
Anyway. No way that Deion goes to Georgia Tech.
He's probably too smart to accept that job. But
they think they're too smart for him. Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, it might not make the best cultural fit.
No.
But anyway.
Fair point.